Hey, Sora, who exactly was Sasaki Kojiro? He wasn't just an ordinary swordsman, right?
That's right, Ryu. Sasaki Kojiro wasn't just any swordsman, he was known as a master of the sword. Kojiro is said to have shown talent in swordsmanship from a young age. His skill was exceptional, and he became famous for a technique called Tsubame Gaeshi, swallow reversal.
Wow, what kind of technique is that?
Tsubame Gaeshi is a move where you strike swiftly, almost like a swallow changing direction mid-air. It's said that he defeated many strong opponents with this technique.
That sounds incredible, but where did he learn his swordsmanship?
Kojiro's swordsmanship is said to be something he developed on his own. His talent and hard work helped him establish his reputation as a swordsman.
So, talent and effort really are important, aren't they?
Whether it actually existed is up for debate. But many swordsmen believed in the Tsubame Gaeshi, that's for sure. Tsubame Gaeshi was known as a one-hit kill technique. Because of this, opponents had to be very cautious when fighting against it. Yeah, it's said that he defeated many opponents with this technique. Kojiro's fame spread largely thanks to the Tsubame Gaeshi, probably because it suited his style of swordsmanship best. By honing this technique, he became renowned as a master swordsman.
I see, so it's important to master a technique that fits your own style. Why is the Battle of Ganryūjima so famous?
It's because it was a duel between two legendary swordsmen, Miyamoto Musashi and Sasaki Kojiro. At the time, both were known as masters of their craft. And they had both made names for themselves. Musashi was famous for his unique tactics, while Kojiro was known for his swordsmanship. Yes, they were aware of each other's presence. And finally, Ganryūjima was chosen as the stage for their duel. Exactly. The battle at Ganryūjima was a fight of pride and honor. That's why this battle became legendary and is still talked about today.
It was a battle that left a lasting mark on history, wasn't it? How did the Battle of Ganryūjima play out? Were there any special tactics involved?
Yes, both of them brought their own unique strategies. And that's what makes this battle so interesting. Miyamoto Musashi deliberately arrived late to the fight. It's said that this was a tactic to unsettle his opponent and throw him off balance mentally.
Arriving late to a duel? That's something you wouldn't normally think of. But it was all part of the plan, huh?
Exactly. Kojiro was waiting with his sword drawn until Musashi finally showed up. This caused him to waste energy, and by the time Musashi arrived, Kojiro was already showing signs of anxiety and fatigue.
So Musashi was able to put Kojiro at a disadvantage, both mentally and physically.
In the end, this strategy worked. And Musashi created a favorable situation for himself. The Battle of Ganryūjima wasn't just a test of strength. It was a psychological battle as well.
It was a carefully calculated fight, wasn't it? But did Kojiro really lose? Is there some hidden truth behind it?
Actually, there are different theories about the outcome of this battle. Whether Kojiro really lost is still debated today. Historically, it's said that Musashi won. But there isn't much evidence to back that up. There are hardly any records from the battle at Ganryūjima, and most of what we know comes from stories passed down over time.
So, the truth might be different from what we think.
Yeah, exactly. Some even say Kojiro survived or that the duel never happened at all. These theories arose because of the uncertainty of the information from that time.
So the Battle of Ganryūjima is still full of mysteries.
That's right. And that's why this battle is more than just a win or loss, it's a historical mystery that continues to be talked about.
The more I think about it, the more intriguing it becomes. How big of an impact did the Battle of Ganryūjima have on history?
It was huge, especially for Kojiro. His name became widely known because of this battle. The duel became a hot topic across Japan. It was a battle between masters of swordsmanship, so it was talked about among samurai for years to come.
It was a battle that caught everyone's attention.
After the battle, Kojiro's swordsmanship and his technique, Tsubame Gaeshi, became legendary among many samurai. Some even tried to learn his techniques.
He had that much influence. Huh? Now I see why Kojiro's name has been remembered.
The Battle of Ganryūjima didn't just affect the two swordsmen. It also had a deep impact on swordsmanship and the samurai way. Without this battle, Kojira's name might not have become as famous.
Battles that go down in history really are something special. Even after Kojiro passed away, his legend continues, doesn't it?
Yes, even after his death, Kojira's name lives on in many stories and legends. Especially his technique, Tsubame Gaeshi, has become legendary, and many swordsmen and samurai have tried to replicate it.
Kojiro's life and fighting style continued to inspire people long after his death. His technique and life had an impact on generations to come.
For instance, Kojiro has been featured in various stories, plays, and even movies and dramas. Many of these portray him as a heroic figure.
That's amazing. It shows how much people admired him.
Exactly. Sasaki Kojiro's legend isn't just a tale from the past. It's something that continues to be told and remembered even today. His glory and life will likely live on forever.
Yeah, now I want to learn even more about Kojiro. In the end, who was Sasaki Kojiro really?
He's known as a master swordsman, but he was more than just that. There's a lot we can learn from the way Kojiro lived. He was confident in battle, but that confidence was built on constant effort and training. And in the Battle of Ganryūjima, he left behind something more than just a win or loss.
So it wasn't just about winning or losing, there was something deeper.
For example, the battle at Ganryūjima showed the importance of not just technique, but also mental strength and strategy. Even if Kojiro's defeat is true, his attitude and way of life continue to influence many people.
There are lessons we can learn from the way he lived his life.
That's right. Sasaki Kojiro wasn't just a master swordsman. He left behind many lessons through his life. The Battle of Ganryūjima isn't just a historical event, it's a story that transcends mere victory or defeat. And it continues to be told today.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot we can learn from his life and way of fighting. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more content about Japanese trivia. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to me.